This is the Daily Pulse from Speak My Word Ministries. I'm Travis Zimmerman. We are on day 4, the concluding day of a 4-day series on amazing grace. And again, the basis for this series is my father, and our son Braden, found a tremendous treasure. And my father was a collector of things, and the kids had an opportunity, all 7 of the grandkids had an opportunity to get some of Dad's stuff, just things that would remind them of Dad. Trivial things like screwdrivers and other tools, and my son Braden chose a wallet, one of Dad's old wallets, and it was completely empty except in one of the crevices, Braden, almost 4 years later, found this little slip of paper that my dad had taken from a church bulletin, folded in half, and inside of it are the 4 verses to Amazing Grace. And that's my dad's favorite hymn, and his favorite rendition was, it's sung very slowly in a male bass 2 voice, the type of voice God gave me. And I want to share that with you, verse 4, and specifically, Amazing Grace, 10,000 years. We've been there 10,000 years with Jesus, and my dad has been with Jesus for 4 years. My mom is coming up on a year here in July. But if we think about the span of things, about God's timing, on earth, if we live 80 or 90, 100 years, we're old. But 2 Peter 3:8 says, "But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years like a day." So time with God is on a different, same as, past, present, and future. If indeed there is such a thing to God, He's always been, always is, and always will be. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. We know this about Jesus. We know that. So as I sing this final concluding verse, it makes me miss my dad, and I miss my mom, but I know we're going to see them. And it will be just several years here on earth till we see them again. And it'll be several years, and it may be several days. We don't know when Jesus is coming back, but man, it's closer now than when He walked the earth. But He is coming back. And here, this is the concluding verse of my father's favorite hymn, Amazing Grace, verse 4. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we'd first begun. Father, I'm so thankful that you have Dad and Mom in your presence, and I'm so thankful that we have a relationship with you. Death is not the end for those who believe in Jesus Christ. And if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, all you need to say is, Father, I've sinned. Please forgive me my sins. I want to ask Jesus Christ into my heart to live, where He can be the Lord of my life. And I'll follow Him all the days of my life. You have eternal life. That's what we're talking about. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Love you, Jesus, in your name. Amen.